weather forecast calling for very cold game with some wind and maybe some snow. How does that affect the way that you do your job, in the pass game and also in the run blocking?
I can't really think of how it's going to affect you. I mean, we have the ability to wear your 7-stud cleats out there, and we're going to be prepared in the ways that we can. But it's exciting. I think the game of football is meant to be played physically, so I think that's what Sunday will permit.
You were at the Lakers game last night. Did you feel some of the emotion differently of sports helping this city with what they're going through?
I think so. It was. I'm a big basketball fan, and so it was sweet to. I think resilient would be the word that I would use for that game that I watched last night. I think that's been used in our facility over these last couple of weeks as we've been playing football, and it's something that, man, it's in what's going on in the events that we've been faced with. Being resilient will pay off. So I think that's something that I definitely saw last night, and it's being preached in here as well.
I was going to say, is it still an important part of this week? It's much different than moving to Arizona. But is it still part of the mantra here?
Yeah, I think it definitely, with last week with just all of the events and how immediate it was affecting us, but it's still being that, man, it wasn't something that just kind of disappeared overnight. People are still being affected, and we're still trying to make sure the efforts from our organization and for the people of Los Angeles are being applied to being able to help the people out here, and then also the urgency and the excitement that it felt for us to win on Monday. So, and just feeling that from the people that came out to support us, being able to come back home, and then just being back in our environment.
This team seems to thrive on adversity. How does it make you stronger?
I think the classic saying is, "What doesn't kill you only makes you stronger." And I think as a little brother, I think of all those moments. I took my fair share of being and all the reps you have in practice of being able to learn and it not going your way, and then being able to go out there and have the week of preparation to correct those mistakes, so that then being able to go out there and execute on Sundays. It's a really rewarding feeling.
Eagles have two great corners in Darius Slay and Young Mitchell. In that Week 12 game, what did you see from them that stood out about the way that they play the game?
I think two smart football players, guys who are well aware and communicate well on the defensive side of the ball, and then especially in Darius Slay, a veteran guy who's been around and seen different movement patterns and different concepts, and being able to obviously play with Matthew and stuff like that. So, but it's an exciting challenge for us in the wide receiver room.
Do you think he gains any advantage or information having played with Matthew for as long as he did?
I wouldn't say so. I think we have the advantage in being the young guys on the football field.
What's the worst conditions you've played in, weather-wise? What's any story of a game you played in that's awful?
We made it out of New York. I think the last time when we played the Jets, I thought it was pretty cold over there. I was like, honestly, I don't think I had feeling in my feet until halftime. We went in for halftime, and I was like, oh, I have my toes. I felt like I was running on 4x4s the whole game. But so that one was pretty cool. And there are maybe some in youth football back in Utah where we played in a little bit of snow, but they got the heat warmers and stuff. They put your 7 studs in, and then we'll be ready to run the ball and do whatever it needs to win.